All right, guys, what is up? Mike here, just the tips. We have so much going on. We're getting into the thick of the summer right now. I'm actually outside. It's like 8 o'clock, but it finally cooled off because it was 375 degrees today. I did play my match today. If you guys don't know, our course does a year, kind of like a mid-season long match play. It's brackets, it's set up by handicap and all these things. And I won. Closed my guy out on 16. I guess that's called 3 and 2. I don't know. Yeah, it's called 3 and 2. I know it's called 3 and 2, so don't give me crap. But played pretty good on the front. Shot 40 on the front with a double on number 9, which was stupid by me. I was 20 yards short of the green on my second shot. If you guys don't know our 9th hole, it's there's the water right, and it kind of creeps in up in front of the green. So I laid up short of that just because my opponent was, where the heck was he? He was short also. So I just didn't, feel the need to go for it. So I didn't. And then I proceeded to shank my chip into the water. Got on in, let's see, that's 3 in, 4 out, on in 5. Drained a putt to tie the hole, thank God, but it definitely ruined a good solid front 9 for me. Played okay on the back, ended up shooting 42 on the back, so that's an 82 all day, which again is not terrible. I've been right around there a lot lately, around the 80, 81, 82, a couple 85s in there with playing from the blacks and stuff like that. But it's coming along, and I really have to chalk it up to this drill. All right. If you guys have been watching the Tuesday talks, it's this little half. I don't even know if it's half. It's really just feeling impact position, right? So before I hit the ball, every single time, I work on bringing the club outside, and then I just do this little inside move and get to impact, and then hit the ball from there. And when I get to the driving range, I don't even hit 50-yard wedges. I don't hit anything. I go right into a pitching wedge, and I just go here, feel this feel. Sometimes I even close my eyes just to kind of get this feel down, and then get to here, and then just hit shots. And all I'm working on here is feeling what impact needs to feel like. Feeling what the bottom of my swing is, feeling where my hands need to be, feeling where my hips need to be, all of this stuff, and then just hitting. I'll tell you what, guys, I hit 10 balls. Before I do anything, I'll hit 10 pitching wedges like that. And I kid you not, guys, I'm telling you, I'm not. My pitching wedge, before I started doing lessons, I could only hit a decent swing pitching wedge, and I'll explain that in a second, 100 yards. So when I took my fullest pitching wedge, that's how hard I would hit it, right? It was a 3/4, only because I was scared to hit it full, and it would go 100 yards. And now, I kid you not, guys, again, I'm telling you the truth. I will start like this, and I will hit that shot, which goes about 60. And then as I get through my 10 reps, by the 10th one, I'm here like this still, going like this. that ball right there, if I had a launch monitor here, which I need to get one, that ball probably went 100 yards. And that was, you saw it, if I could rewind this, which I might do it in post, that was like here, but I didn't do anything here. I'm already in this. That's all I did, and it was going 100 yards. And it's just getting that good contact and getting that feel of impact, because we all have different bodies, right? We all have different lengths of arms, shoulder flexibility. Everything is different on everybody. So having that one kind of set swing, we all know, doesn't work, right? Anatomically, there's no way that I can have Rory McIlroy's swing or Tiger Woods' swing or, you know, whatever it is. But if you watch a lot of people, a lot of the pros are all from here to about here are pretty close to the same, right? There's this golf channel, and I'll find it and I'll put it up in like over top of this talk. But there's a golf channel that they literally put pinpoints on every golfer, graphics, and they'll show hip movement. Some people kind of slide a little bit more. Some people got a bigger backswing. Some people got like a wider takeaway, whatever it is. But they'll show a lot of guys, and they'll overlay like 10 graphics from here to here, and they'll show you that they're very similar. So no matter what it is that gets you back to this spot, it doesn't, now I don't want to say it doesn't matter, but whatever helps you more effectively, efficiently, and consistently get to this position is what matters, right? So Matt Wolff or Jim Furyk, like I like to use those two guys as examples because they're very unorthodox. Matt Wolff is this guy like out here, and he does this thing. Jimmy Furyk is really inside. I think they said he can't keep a ball in his right pocket because he would hit it with his arm, with his hands. And then obviously we have Bryson, very unorthodox comparing to Rory or Tiger or Scotty Scheffler. Even Scotty Scheffler's unorthodox. Just watch where the club head, the shaft and the club head get from parallel to the ground on the downswing to, you know, what do they call this? The hitting zone, the impact zone, they call this something. I don't know exactly what it's called, but basically from club parallel to, you know, a foot past the ball is the most important part of the golf swing. So why not practice that area more, right? Because in my 20s, I lifted a lot. I did powerlifting competitions. I did strongman competitions. I did a lot of things. I was very tight. Range of motion was not in my vocabulary, I'll be honest. All I wanted to do was lift heavy things one time. I won bench press competitions. I came in top 4 strongman competitions. I did a bunch of stuff, but I shortened up my swing, 1, because my shoulders didn't want to turn, but 2, it was less moving parts, less pieces for me to mess up my swing. So realistically, instead of going here, which I don't have that range here or here, I shortened it to about there so that I don't compensate, because I don't have that range. something else is going to turn instead, and now we have another link in the chain that can mess up. So that's what's really cool about this is, I mean, honestly, guys, if you've been counting, that's probably 6 or 7 pretty good shots in a row. And then start building off of that, right? Whatever we have to do to get back into here. So for me, I have to really think about coming out here and up, because I used to get in here and flat, and then the only place to go is here. And I did notice something today. Oh, so good. I noticed something today, and I really want to talk about this. I don't know when I'm going to have time to make videos for it and get it out and get like this thought process out of my head. But my whole, basically up until, I would say this year, was a slice. And up until today, actually, I felt it on the 13th tee. I yanked the ball left, but it was solid. And I felt the face very square to my club path. So, knowing what square feels like when you're hitting the ball will then help you learn how to swing the correct path, which will then help you learn how to fix the top of your backswing. And I'm gonna shoot some more video of my swing to show proof of this, but my whole life, I was never square. The club face was square to target, but not square to path. So my club face would be square straight away, so parallel to this net. But I was swinging in here, so it would slice. It was basically a glancing, slappy shot that lost power, spun like crazy, and wouldn't stay on the planet. Just today, I felt myself come straight through, but I shut the face down because I knew I wanted to get square to path. And my whole life I've been swinging over the top, so square to path means square to here. So square this way, which I would say, call it like a, we can call that like a 10-degree difference. And I yanked it. It went 80 yards left, but 80 yards further. And I knew right then and there that if I start getting this face square, I can start trusting to swing here, and then I can start trusting coming from the inside. Boom, boom, boom. So I think most people struggle with this part, which makes them do this part. If you're athletic, right? I played sports my whole life, so my body will do it. So I've seen videos of editing and stuff like that where this club is like here, but somehow I get it back to the ball. If you're athletic enough, you can make that adjustment like that, right? That was swinging out there and was drawing back. I think the fix needs to come from ball impact or club face at impact, right? That there. And then the rest will, I mean, obviously you got to work on it, but again, it starts from what square needs to be. if you're sitting there with your kids, which I'll get my kids out here working on this, and my older one does already, just work on what compressed square feels like. So this is square, but this is a compressed square, and then swing from the inside, and then you'll draw the ball. And I'm not saying it's that easy, because it's not, but it's something that I think starts from the ball, goes to the path, goes to the arms, right? Because mine was always, and you'll see at the top of some of my swings, especially in the backyard, is it's here and then it's there. I'm trying to get here and then there, and that's what I'm working on now. So Tuesday talk, sorry it was long, just the tips.
Just the tips.